Hi everyone, Thomas here. Today I am going to repair this phone Infinix x6511. The phone has no power. There is a short on the phone's motherboard. As you can see, both negative and positive are short to the ground. So I am going to check the phone motherboard and see whether I'll find a short or not. So now you can see both negative and positive are short to the ground. So there's a heat coming from this shade. So I'll remove the shade and check whether I'll find a short or not. So by removing it, I'll set my hot station 380C and airflow 40. So I will start heating up the shade so that I can remove it gently. So there we go. Now that I have removed the shade, I will probe the board again and see whether I'll find a short or not. So now I'm going to use the diode mode. My red probe on ground and the black probe to probe the board. So now as you can see, it is 00 again. It is 00 again. So I'll go on the motherboard and check with the multimeter to check the components and see whether I'll find a short component or not. So now this is the motherboard. I'm going to check with the multimeter again and see. You see, bingo. Look at the RF area. There's a shorting cap there. So I'm going to remove it and replace it. You see? So I'll remove that cap and replace it with a new one from a donor board. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, share for more videos. So now that I have removed it, I'll replace a new cap. But first, I'll check the removing cap and see whether it is really short or not. So let me check and see whether it is really short to the ground or not. So this is the cap. Let me check and see. So this video, it is for you, the beginners, to know how to check this kind of components. That's why just to see the difference between the shorting one and the working one. So as you can see, both sides are reading the same. It is giving me 000. So I'll go ahead and replace a new cap. So I'll remove one from a donor board and replace it. So I will check it again with my multimeter. So now there is no any short anymore. There is no any short anymore. You see, now it is reading. You see, 3 volts. It is giving me 3 volts. You see. So now everything is okay. So I'll go ahead and replace the cap. So I'll remove one from a donor board and replace it. Please, this is EPL mobile phone replace from Ivory Coast. Please kindly subscribe, comment, share, like for more videos. Thanks. So I'll replace a new one, the new cap to the motherboard. I replaced the new cap to the motherboard. So my hot station is 380C and airflow 20, because this cap is very tiny for not the air to blow it away. I don't want the air to blow it away, so I have reduced the airflow to 20. So now that I have replaced a new one, I wash the board with clean alcohol. Please take a note that you can't use any highly inflammable liquid to wash a motherboard. Use an alcohol. You cannot use petrol. You cannot use even thinner to wash it. Only alcohol is recommended for you. So now that I have washed the board, I will remove the board from the board holder. I will remove the board from the board holder and then replace it back to the phone housing. But first, I will check again and see that everything is intact, everything is working. So I remove it from the board holder. By doing it, I have already disconnected the phone cameras, both front and back, so I will replace them back to the motherboard. So first, I will replace the back camera first, and then replace the front camera too. By doing all this, please, you have to take your time. You have to take your time. So that you won't end up by damaging anything or destroying anything. So now that I have finished, I'll put the motherboard back to the phone housing, and then connect both screen and battery. But first, I'll connect the battery, the screen connector first, and then connect the battery and plug in my phone charging cable. So now that is it, I'll plug in the charging cable and see whether this phone will draw a current or not. But hey, wait a minute. Oh, there we go. There is a charging logo. My customer is going to be very happy because he told me that he needs some pictures in the phone, inside the phone. So I think he is going to be very happy. So now that the phone is charged, I'll go ahead and on the phone and see whether this phone will boot or not. Let me see. This is Infinix logo there. The phone is booting. You see, the phone is booting. There we are. The phone is booting. So please, this is EPR mobile phone replace. Kindly subscribe, share, comment, like for more videos. Thanks for watching. See you for my next video. Bye.